Bang is the best word for it. It sounds like something children do, not mothers knocking against the wall for help. And anyway, Luke and the doctor are there. Is this what they mean by cold chills going up and down your back? Because it is not pleasant. It starts in your stomach and goes in waves around and up and down and like something alive. Like something alive, yes, something alive. Theodora, she said, and closed her eyes and tightened her teeth together and wrapped her arms around herself. It's getting closer. Just a noise, Theodora said, and moved next to Eleanor and sat tight against her. It has an echo. It sounded, Eleanor thought, like a hollow noise, like a hollow bang, as though something were hitting the doors with an iron kettle, or an iron bar, or an iron glove. It pounded regularly for a minute, and then suddenly more softly, and then again in a quick flurry, seeming to be going methodically from door to door at the end of the hall. Distantly, she thought she could hear from the voices of Luke and the doctor calling from somewhere below, and she thought, Then they are not up here with us at all, and heard the iron crashing against what must have been a door very close. This is bad. You know what is bad is that the children, like the face of the child, is on the door. Do you remember what I'm talking about? The book is about, what is the book about, Eric? I'm so excited. Thank you. A woman who struggles against the pressures of manipulation. Eric, are you shitting me? Like, actually, are you shitting me? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? A woman who struggles manipulations of her family and a predatory suitor. Like, no. There's just no way. Now I want to read these books. Okay, let's see what y'all are saying. The only Kafka book that I've read is The Trial. Sorry, I'm just answering Eric. Okay. Theodora, oh wait, no, we already read that. Maybe it will go down on the other side of the hall, Theodora whispered, and Eleanor thought that the oddest part of this indescribable experience was that Theodora should be having it too. No, Theodora said. They heard the crash against the door across the hall. It was louder. It was deafening. It struck against the door next to them. Did it move back and forth across the hall? Did it go on to feet along the carpet? Did it lift a hand to the door? And Eleanor threw herself away from the bed and ran to hold her hand against the door. Go away, she shouted wildly. Go away, go away. There was a complete silence, and Eleanor thought, standing with her face against the door, now I've done it. I was looking with the room with someone inside. The cold crept and pinched them, filling and overflowing the room. Anyone would have thought that the inhabitants of Hill House slept swiftly. Yeah, I don't know. Swiftly reflex, I said that weird. Swiftly, where are we? And then so suddenly that Eleanor wheeled around, the sound of Theodora's teeth chattering, and Eleanor laughed. You big baby, she said. I'm cold, Theodora said, deadly cold. Why have I been giving you ASU vibes? What do you mean? I don't get it. So am I. Eleanor took the green quilt and threw it around Theodora, and took up Theodora's warm dressing gown and put it on. You're warmer now. No, Theodora shivered. In a minute I'll go out into the hall and call them. Are you? It started again, as though they had been listening, waiting to hear voices and what they said, to identify them, to know how well prepared they were going against it, waiting to hear if they were afraid. So suddenly that Eleanor leaped back against the bed, and Theodora gasped and cried out. The iron crash came against their door, and both of them lifted their eyes in horror, because the hammering was against the upper edge of the door, higher than either of them could reach, higher than the Luke or the doctor could reach. And the sickening, degrading colds came in waves from whatever was outside their door. You'll understand soon enough, Joel. Okay. Eleanor stood perfectly still and looked to the door. She did not quite know what to do, although she believed that she was thinking coherently and was not unusually frightened, not more frightened certainly than she had believed in her worst dreams she could be. The cold troubled her even more than the sounds. Even Theodora's warm robe was useless against the icy little curls of her fingers on her back. The intelligent thing to do, perhaps, was to walk over and open the door, but that perhaps would belong with the door's views of pure scientific inquiry. Eleanor knew that, even if her feet would take her as far as the door, her hand would not lift to the doorknob impartially, remotely. She told herself that no one's hand would touch that knob. It's not the work hands were made for. She told herself she'd been rocking a little, each crash against the door, pushing her a little backward. Now, she was still because the noise was fading. I'm going to go complain to the janitor about the noise and the radiators, Theodora said from behind her. Is it stopping? No, Eleanor said. Sick? No. If I had found them, since Eleanor would not open the door, it was going to make its own way in. Eleanor said aloud, now I know why people